Well, how you doing, guys? This is your captain speaking.
And I'm your Loogie speaking, and apparently we can never get this right since we've been gone for 4 months.
I was gonna introduce that like we planned, but screw
We
it.
didn't plan
Okay,
nothing.
yeah, no.
We kind of rushed that.
You literally told me like 10 seconds
Okay,
before
we
we
can't get
started.
into an argument in the first 10 seconds of the episode, Clark.
We've been gone for
Anyways,
4 months.
yeah, what he said.
Yeah,
We've
no,
been
that's
gone
my
for 4
fault.
months. Yeah, because he's
That's
like an
probably the
adult
least.
now, and he like goes to school and stuff, like a big old nerd.
Yeah, that's basically it. There's no really explanation other than that. Hey, we've a guest today. Let's just
Yeah,
move on
we
to
got a
that.
guest today. Some of you may know him as the guy from the Gecko VR channel, and some of you may know him as the guy from the Gecko VR server. My maybe good friend Silver. Come on out, Silver. Any day now.
I've been stuck adrift for years or months in the ocean, and I just so happened to
And
crash land at
yeah,
this
we
island
just
right
You
here.
can get off the raft. We've a seat for you here. There you go.
Wow, it's so conveniently placed for me.
Silver's here
Yeah, he's right
on
in the middle
screen
of us.
mode
He's
because
no
he's poor.
escape.
Yeah.
Just the simple nod. Anyway, Silver, how are you doing
You
today?
don't, you don't have to be so nervous, dude. All right. This
I
is
am
chill.
doing
No one's watching.
all
You are
right.
you are our
I
only
just
viewer. So literally,
I
no
am
one's watching.
speaking.
Yeah, our
I am
guest
your
is
guest who
speaking,
crash
Clark.
landed here, Captain. Anyways, I
Before
just
you
came
were
back from
rudely
an eye
interrupted.
exam to get my prescription in check, and I got with me a nice cup of coffee. Dutch Bros.
Dutch Bros.
So I am doing pretty good, I would say. I'm doing all right.
We got to get a Dutch Bros sponsorship, Clark. Do you know how crazy that would be?
This podcast
No,
is
it's
sponsored
not.
by
No,
Dutch
it's not.
Bros.
That's not legal. You can't do that.
You made me do it.
He made you do
Don't
it.
look at me. I don't even know what Dutch Bros
Clark,
is.
I'm ashamed of you.
Oh,
Come on, you live like right.
For
You live
shame.
like right next to Germany. You know what Dutch Bros is.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, you do. You're pretty close to Germany. You could drive there if you wanted to.
So Silver. It's... God damn it! You got me thinking about coffee now.
Can you pull yourself together and ask the man a question?
So Silver, what's it like being the only boat podcast viewer?
The only boat podcast viewer. It feels great. It gives me a lot of sense of power knowing that if I stop viewing the boat podcast, you guys will be just like this ship right here and crash and burn. So it feels pretty good having that power in my
did
hands,
not
I would
burn.
say.
That is still intact, as you can see up there. That would have burned. So yeah, joke's on you.
Maybe not burn, but crash. Crash, yes. So yeah, it feels good having that power.
Yeah,
It
one of the main
good.
reasons why we came back was because Silver kept on yelling at us to make a new episode. So
That is very true.
So Silver's an avid boat podcast fan. He owns all of our episodes on VHS.
That is true.
We do VHS.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, I ship
Dude,
them out. I package them myself.
Dude, I completely forgot that we even have a Spotify account.
Okay, VHS is not the same thing as Spotify. VHS.
I know it's not the same thing.
You know,
I was just
VHS
saying.
goes into the player, not.
Every boat podcast VHS is personalized.
Was that a Mario 64 iceberg reference you just made?
Maybe.
Clug, do you get that
I don't
reference?
know what that is.
So there was a Mario 64 iceberg. You know what an iceberg chart is, right? Okay. Anyway, you know, screw that. But as it goes deeper down the iceberg, it's like more. It gets like more like deeper facts and like theories about the game. And one of them was really stupid because it was every copy of Mario 64 is personalized. And like the whole theory is that there's some AI that changes the experience slightly for you every time you play the game. even though that's clearly not true.
AI.
We're already in here, like, we're already in, like, 5 minutes, and we're already, like, super off topic already.
What's our topic? We didn't even
Technically,
discuss
that's your
topics.
fault.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. We don't really have a topic, do we?
Yeah, I didn't talk about topics with
We're just
you.
kind of...
I thought we would just
here.
talk
We're
to
just kind of here.
Silver,
We got our boy here, you know?
our biggest fan.
It was
Silver
nice to be
Silver
here,
has
guys.
sunk millions of dollars into the Boat Podcast stock.
Very true. Very true.
He somehow owns 105% of our channel. I didn't even know you could get the extra 5.
Great.
Oh, Silver died. Hold on. We will be getting him back momentarily.
That was way too comedically timed.
All right, Clark. Now it's just you and me. We have to entertain the.
Do you
people
see
in
why
real
we're not
time.
coming back now? Do you see? Do you understand?
That is not why we didn't come back. We didn't come back because you're too lazy.
Yeah, but goddamn, it's not fair. This is stupid.
It's
He's gonna
completely
spawn under the
fair.
ground now because we don't have the
Yeah, we don't have the
spawn
s-
fix for this map. Everything's gone to shit.
I literally, Clark talked to me about that before we started. He was like, "Hey, we really need to fix this spawn," and I was like, "Okay, I'll do it after the episode." And now we actually need it.
Yeah, now we actually need it because he's going to spawn in the. Wait, you know what? Hold on. Let me put the mouse back.
All right, we have a problem. Silver is
That's-
not online.
You know what? You know what? Let's just keep all this in. Let's just keep all this in, and when he comes back, we're just gonna have him. We're just gonna have him come back through the boat again.
I have no idea what happened.
Alright, Silver, we're gonna have you come in through the boat again, just for.
Yeah, we're
for
keeping
no
this all
reason
in. We're
whatsoever.
keeping this all in, Silver. We just want you to come back in on the
Alright,
boat.
let
We're
me
not
know
gonna
when.
restart the episode, but we're just gonna.
Alright, cool. Just let me know when. Let me know when to
Welcome our
start.
special guest.
Yeah, guy off Discord server and funny YouTube channel, Mr. Silver. Come on in, Silver. Woo,
Oh,
we love
my
Silver.
God. I was
Oh.
stuck at sea for months and weeks, and it is so convenient that I found 2 survivors and an island and a shipwreck.
Fancy seeing you here, Silver. Long time no see.
Oh yeah, first time's the charm.
All right, screw this. I'm getting bored of this. Back to what we were doing, which was
I don't know. We were talking about us not having a topic and just. Actually, you know what? One thing I do want to talk about, because I didn't even know this was happening right now. It's the first place I went when I actually got back on the Rec Room. I haven't been in Rec Room in a month. Dude, there's RecCon on right now. You got RecCon on.
I still haven't gone to it. I don't know what it's like.
So, okay, wait, no. I saw it for like 2 seconds. They have a store in the RecCon Center, in the Rec,
Yep.
not the Rec Center, the RecCon.
they
like,
usually
place,
have one
you
of
know,
those
where you can see
stores.
all the events. They have like this like place, and they have like a bunch of things like the Amulet of Elsewhere, that are like 30 billion tokens, and they're like it's just an entire row of like insanely expensive items.
Dude, no, I did see that in the rec center because the other day I was trying to record a video which kind of failed. But anyways, topic for later.
I thought
I
the
saw-
stuff was pretty mid. In the
Yeah,
booth,
I saw
in the
all
booth.
of it and I was like, wow, they really need some money, huh? Like, it was just everything was at least 15,000 tokens.
I completely agree with you, but at the same time,
Don't tell
I
me you bought
kind of want to buy them.
Oh my god. Fuck, please don't buy them.
I kind of.
They don't need any more money. They have enough.
Dude, I'm literally wearing the Amulet of Elsewhere right now. I gotta get the rest of them. Come on.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I almost just unplugged my headset there. That was very scary. I have
That
to
would've
use
been not good.
I have to use my Oculus charger cable that's running under my desk, and I accidentally put my foot on it because there's a bunch of other cables under there, and I have no idea which one is which. And I moved my head up, and I almost completely yanked it out of my headset. We would have had 2 deaths in one episode.
Of course we
Well,
would.
excuse you.
Excuse me,
You hear Silver Boom
listeners.
there?
Wait, why did you crash? Or did you just
Yeah,
leave
we-
randomly?
What,
No,
do
like
you like
there's
sit
literally
back to your
nothing
dorm,
leading
or
up
did the
to
game
it. I was
finish?
looking at you, and it just gone. It just sent me back, and it said like some weird code or whatever. It's the AI.
PS5
Every
players.
copy of
Yeah, the
Record was personalized.
damn government.
PS5 players, am I right? Like,
Anyways,
honestly.
let's continue.
Dude, we
So-
haven't
Silver-
stopped. What do you mean let's
Silver, we've
continue?
been
We're still
continuing.
going. This is the episode.
Where were you
Oh.
for the past 2 minutes?
I don't know.
What?
I just like I just crashed, and there was like a weird code.
No, the
know
past
what it
2
was.
minutes you've been sitting right there.
Oh yeah.
Have you not been
That's right.
paying attention to anything we've been saying?
No, I picked up Captain wanting to give more money to Rec Room.
Yep.
Dude, this is already worse
Oh,
than our
Rec
last special
Room, you
guest,
taste
which means
so
you're doing great.
good.
Oh no,
Oh, Rec Room. That's what you sound like.
I understood that.
You know what?
reference.
You're right.
Alright.
Okay, no, okay, wait. Okay, we're already 10 minutes in. Okay, let's get into the meat of this, alright?
The
So, what are you
what?
known for? Because I know you for one thing.
No, hold on.
Could
Can
you
we
tell
can
me
we
what that thing is?
can we backtrack a little bit? Did you just say let's get into the meat of this?
Yes.
You know, the sandwich, the patty.
The chicken.
Now, please do go on, Captain. Tell me, what am I known for? What do you know me for?
Well, I won't lie. I know you from Gecko. Whether you like
Obviously.
whether you like that or not, that's where I know you from.
All right. So, I'm known for being or I was the horny one of the group, always making embodiment of sex jokes or whatever. But the biggest thing that I'm known for is unfortunately the pigtails joke, which I will never be able to run away from. It will always follow me to the end of time. No,
Plug, plug,
stop!
plug.
No!
Plug,
Oh, no,
plug,
the PTSD!
Had to be yeah, it had to be
Silver,
done. It had to be done.
you've had more energy than any of our episodes together combined.
Is that good?
No. No. You
Okay,
kidding
yeah,
me?
that one
The energy
episode.
that I had
Yeah, that
in the-
one
in the last
episode where you were
episode, the one
blackout
before
drunk. You
disappeared.
had quite a bit of energy.
I'm telling you, dude.
Like the only
Don't mess with me.
Oh,
when I'm sitting on the
honestly,
floor.
if we wouldn't have recorded that the next day, you probably wouldn't have even believed me if I told you that we recorded an episode. That's how drunk you were. You
In
In
like
case no one is aware of the pigtails thing, the quote was, they say pigtails are life's natural love handles. Of course, everyone was confused until obviously I did that, and then people understood. I regret it. It is the most viewed part in that Tinder video, and I hate it so much.
wait, that was the Tinder
I'm
All
video?
the
surprised that
comments.
they-
That was the Tinder video, and it's the most viewed part. Like in the graph thing, if you go to the most replay part or whatever, it's that specific part, and all of the comments are just pigtails, pigtails, pigtails. And it's like that. It's like that meme. I forgot where it came from, but it's like, oh, do the pigtails thing, do the pigtails thing.
I'm actually quite surprised that video hasn't been done again.
That
That-
video is
I-
that video is a
popular.
good one. I
I
love.
feel
that
like
one.
I think there were talks of doing it again, but the only give you some insider info. There were talks about doing it. The only problem about it was that the bitches that we could obtain are all minors. They're all minors.
You know
What?
that would
Wait,
be
what?
that would be a problem.
All the women we could get for the Tinder video are all minors.
So
you know,
that's why you
I
couldn't do
don't-
it.
yeah, I don't really feel comfortable making a pigtails joke towards minors. That might not float
Yeah,
very
that's fair
well.
enough. That's fair enough.
So yeah,
I
we
would
never
not
got around
want to see
doing it
you.
for that reason.
I would not want to see you doing the pigtails joke to a minor, dude.
I would not want to see myself doing that on the news either.
Dude,
It's just
that would
in
be one of our
YouTube.
topics if you weren't here. You
Do you
doing the
wanna
pigtails
know
joke to a
something?
minor.
Do you wanna know something like low-key embarrassing?
Go on.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Okay, so
Everyone
I
screen
remember
record for the
watching
fan
that-
cams.
I remember watching that video. This obviously that came out like before I was even in the Discord server. Before I knew any of you guys, and I remember watching it, and I was like, "Man, this is so cool." And I remember like coming up with my own lines on what I would say if I was in
No.
that if I was in that video.
What
No,
were they?
yeah, I'm the
What?
type to
Give
always
give
like
us one,
plan my
man.
stuff before videos. Yeah, give us one. Go, go, go. Read them out. Read out one of them.
All right. Wait, hold on. Okay, I know like a couple from memory. I don't know where on earth I wrote them down. I wrote them down somewhere. So one of them is, "Are you a chicken? Because you're impeccable."
Oh
Oh
my
my god,
god,
dude.
that's so cheesy.
I'm creaming my panties right now after hearing that. Oh my god.
And then another one is, they say, God damn it. They say
Oh
Irish
shit.
people are born lucky. It must be true, because I'm lucky to have known you.
Oh, cheesy, cheesy. I'm lactose
Don't mind
intolerant.
me.
Cheesy, cheesy.
What, Luigi, what happened to you there?
I lost tracking. This
What?
stupid piece of shit Quest 1 lost tracking. That's the one problem I have with it.
Oh no.
That's the one. I need to get like base stations for this thing. Hold on. I need to like realign myself. Alright.
Also, just I want you to double check that we're still recording.
Good idea.
Because anytime you have a problem, just there's a chance it'll just stop recording, like that, like what happened in episode 2. It was
We
lost,
are
even though that was
good.
like our best episode yet, and I'm so salty about it.
We are good. We are still recording. Although I fucked up something with OBS, so now whenever I checked that, it brought up the OBS menu. I don't know, but who cares?
But we're still good, right?
We're still
good.
recording. We're still good.
That's good. That's
Alright.
good. That's great.
More questions. Give me attention. Don't shake my hand.
All right. Hey, Luigi, your turn.
Yeah, I asked him a
Give me
question
attention.
already. I asked him a question. It's your turn now.
No, he
All right,
asked
fine.
me the question about what I'm
I got
known
more.
for.
I got
Alright, go,
more.
go, go,
I want to
go.
give. I was gonna give Luigi some of the limelight, but I'm happy to take it.
No. You go ahead. I did not think of a single question. The only question I thought of was,
Okay.
how are you
Thrive
doing
off of
today?
attention.
This one you don't have to answer, but I am quite interested because obviously this
What are
this
you
one might
wearing right
reveal
now, Silver?
information that the people aren't meant to hear. So you DM me on Discord at one point saying that that you got promoted for the next big project.
Hmm.
You know, can you give us, maybe like a little bit more information about that if you're allowed to share?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so basically, what he's referring to is I told Captain that I'm working on, and it's gonna be a really, and it's gonna be like, we're gonna have a whole like,
Silver, don't do that to me,
and
man.
I'm working really
Don't do that to me.
with him,
Okay,
and it's just like we're
you
so
can stop talking
excited,
now.
like,
You can stop talking now.
and the work that some people have,
I'm about to mute him. If he does this again, I'm
and I
gonna mute him.
believe this thing is, and I believe the release date for this will be.
Don't mute him! We need this! I was gonna make a short out of this!
All right,
That's all. Yeah,
All right.
that's all the information you need.
Silver, don't do that to me
Okay.
because I got PTSD and I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be like Micah all over again, where the audio kept on cutting out. You gave me an
Oh
absolute
no, that was
heart
me.
attack.
That was me.
I was like, oh
That was all
no.
me, intentional. All right, more questions. Continue.
Okay,
Luigi,
I can
you
go
wanna have a
again
turn?
if you don't have one, Luigi.
No, go again, man. I got a ton of questions I gotta ask later.
Okay. So we asked this one to Micah as well, but how did it all start with you? How did you join the crew?
Well, you see, I was just. Oh no, I'm kidding. Okay.
I was about to punch you square in the
okay.
face.
No. Basically, I think Brad was like at 1K subscribers at the moment, and I started getting into Rec Room content because I was playing Rec Room on the PSVR and whatever. and I got the Quest 1, I believe, and I don't know, I just randomly started getting into like Rec Room content, videos and stuff. And I saw his video. I think it was it might have been the 24-hour one that I saw, or like maybe a Never Have I Ever. Don't do that. Anyways, so I saw that, and I was like, okay, I'll follow his socials. So I followed him on Instagram, and he released a post saying, hey, I'm going to be recording a new video. If you would like to be in it, please leave your Rec Room username down below. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I would love to do that. And I put my username, and I was like telling Animal, because I was dating her at the time still, and I still am, obviously. But I was like telling her, like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to be like a YouTuber. I'm so excited. It's going to be so cool. And so I was waiting for like 30 minutes in that tennis game or whatever, the Rec Room Original. And nothing. No
Whoa,
invite or
this
anything.
was when tennis was still a thing?
Wait, what? No, the
What?
gravity tennis.
Oh,
That one.
dude, I thought you were talking about like the tennis game mode that was in the game for like a few months that they ended up
No,
scrapping.
no.
I was about to lose
This
my
was like in
mind.
2020. This started in 2020. So I was waiting for like 30 to 40 minutes, and I got nothing. And I remember like I was actually kind of angry, and I remember like
Ghosted.
telling Animal like, God, I'm so pissed. Like I really wanted to meet this guy or whatever. Like it would have been cool. And it's like, what the hell? Like why am I not getting an invite or whatever? Blah blah blah. And I was like, I keep checking my watch, and then I checked it again, and I was like, let me see something. I checked settings. My watch notifications were off.
Oh my god.
So, and then I saw that he was in a public room, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll join. And then I joined him. He was like, oh, Silver, where were you, man? We were waiting for you. And interesting, actually, this kind of contradicts what I said, because I know what video this was actually for. It was for Never Have I Ever, one of his most popular videos. That was the one that I was supposed to be in, but I did not get
This was the
I
first
didn't get the
one?
notification. Yeah, so I didn't get the notification that I met him in a public room, and he was like, oh, where were you? We were waiting for you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, sorry, I had my notifications turned off. So then he was just like walking around and chilling with other people, going room to room. And this is where I met Rose, Rainbow Rose, person to person, just us two. I think it was maybe like Prappa as well. And, you know, she was talking about Brad or whatever. I was like, oh, you know him? And she was like, yeah, I know him. Like, because I didn't know that she was part of it. I didn't know the whole concept of the crew existed at that point. But she was like, yeah, I know him. And I was like, oh, that's cool, that's cool. And she was like, yeah, you want to meet him? Oh, wait, no. You want to meet him? And I was like, yeah, sure. That sounds cool. So I fist bumped, and she took me to... Do you guys remember his old intro with the whole crew?
Yeah.
That we could pack our bags tomorrow. Yeah, I witnessed the making of that. So Rose took me to the room where they started creating that, and I was there. And the only thing was I was just silent, but I do actually have a recording of that. I could send it to you later on if you want me to, and you could like maybe put some of it in the video for this. But yeah, so I was able to witness the creation of the intro and whatever. I didn't really talk much because I was kind of awkward. And then over the years, or over time, Rose kind of like introduced me into the group. It was basically her call. She was like, hey, I want to make you a part of the crew. And I was like, oh, that's great. But Brad, out of like, because Rose added like a bunch of people into the crew, but I think I was like the only one that actually like managed to stay or make it in. And Brad like himself was like, oh, you know, like you show like a lot of commitment and stuff and whatever, like you're a crew member now. And I'm like, oh, this is so cool. And then, you know, Discord gets made and I'm just like more involved with stuff and blah, blah, blah. So that's pretty much how it happened. It's great. It's been great. Awesome.
Cluck, how come all of our
You know,
guests have so much cooler stories than we do?
Yeah, well, you know what? I got a story for you. I said this on the podcast before, and it involves you.
Huh?
It involves you.
Oh, no.
Because now that we're talking about like the about when you joined, going back to when I joined. Now I actually have your comment on this. I remember it was like I think it was Never Have I Ever 3. It was like the first one, like at the very end of that recording.
Wait, never have
Gecko
I ever
literally just
three?
went.
Oh yeah, that because that one never came
like,
out, right?
Oh, Captain's part of the crew now. And this guy comes over, and he goes, look, I'll demonstrate on you, Loogie. Are you ready for your initiation?
Oh,
Oh,
What the
right. I'll explain. I have a thing where I have to kiss every member of the crew. So that was his initiation. I have like photos of me kissing almost all the crew in Rec Crew.
do you have one of Cluck, dude? Please.
I might. I have to double check.
If
But
you
I
do,
do
you gotta
actually. I
send
have
that
a
to me.
video. I have a video that I edited called 50 Shades of Silver, where it's like the 50 Shades of Grey song, and just photos of me like kissing every crew member.
Oh my god.
My earliest experience of being in the crew
Was Silver just
is getting
absolutely...
planted with a smooth.
Yeah, you know, it's welcome to the crew. Simple as that.
Oh man. You know what?
Oh.
Whatever.
Yeah, then my story is just I gave him money, and then I'm not part of the crew, but I gave him money, and then I became a prominent character.
Okay, wait, this is way too distracting for me not to bring up. Since when did that hat ever come out on Rec Room? I've never
Oh
seen it
yeah,
before.
okay, so maybe a month or two ago, this was like a limited item. I saw it was like going away the next day. I was just chilling in the rec center. Like, keep in mind, like, I haven't opened Rec Room in like 2 months, and I just opened it and I saw that. I was like, oh my god, my character needs a hat so bad. I'm gonna get it. But then I realized that I had 12 tokens. So, you know what I did? I called up the one man that whenever I need money I ask for, I called up Digi. And I said, hey, can you buy this for me? And then he was like, okay, cool. And then, yeah, he got it for me. So yeah, now I'm thinking of implementing it into my avatar. What? Why are you moving like that?
Why didn't you ask me?
Because I didn't know you had money like that till like 3 days ago when I saw your earnings.
Yeah, no, I
Literally
assumed
what
you
I
lived in a
do.
cardboard box saying spare change, spare change. I didn't know you had money like that.
I literally admit, like, almost every time that I don't spend the tokens that I get on myself because, I don't know, I'm not like that.
I don't care. I just asked Digi, and also it was like 9 p.m. for me, which would be 2 in the morning for you. So I was like, yeah, Cluck's not online. So I saw Digi was online. Digi's almost always online. So I just joined his game and I said, hey, can you buy this for me? And he said, okay. And he did it.
Is he online right now?
Yes, I think he is actually.
Yes, he is.
Yep, I knew it. I'm telling you, he's always online. There's never a moment where Digi is not. He's either working on a game or he's playing a game he made. Like he's on a grind. What are you doing?
Digi's a
Nothing.
map developer, if you don't know. He makes
Yeah,
games in
got
Rec Room.
featured on the board one time. Yeah, you know.
He made a Mr. Beast game.
Yeah, that me and Cluck played.
Wait, is that video on your channel? Did you make? You
Yes.
did. Yeah, I remember watching
Yeah.
it.
Here's the thing, that video was by far my best editing, but like I just wasn't talking during the entire thing because I was so focused.
Dude, I hate that so much because I had to be so quiet.
Yeah,
Like, you
Cluck
can
had to
barely
be
hear my
quiet
voice.
because it was like nighttime for him and his roommates were sleeping. And I was like, "Can you turn up your mic?" And he was like, "No, I'm just talking quietly." And I couldn't. Since like I don't use like since I can't have Cluck use like Audacity and stuff to send me his audio because he's playing standalone. I can't raise his voice, so he was just silent during the entire thing.
Honestly, that's fair. Yeah.
It was fine. It was fine. Anyway, back to this guy.
Oh, I'd
Who's
like
this
to
guy
add one
again?
more thing
Why
about
is
that
he-
video. I'd like to add one more thing about that video. I forgot to turn off music in that video. So there's random parts of the video where there's background music playing on top of background music I added because I forgot to turn off the music.
Wait, actually, I want to add one thing as well. You know what? Screw it. Forget this guy. I want to add one more thing.
Hey!
One
Hey.
second, okay? We'll get to you.
We made
We'll
we
get
made
to you. I wanna add
this
one more thing.
podcast. All right, we'll get to you in a minute. All right.
We'll get to you in a second. I want to add one more thing. I remember watching it, like, going through, and I remember that one joke that I made that I definitely
What is
shouldn't
it?
have made. I'm
Oh,
not saying
oh.
it here. I'm not saying it here. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Silver,
And I
Silver,
saw
did
that
you
you
watch that
edited it. I
video?
saw that you censored it. I saw that you like censored it. Like, you did like
Yeah,
a
No,
because
I did
I
not.
didn't feel like getting that taken down. You didn't watch it?
I did not know.
All right. Well, Cluck made a joke about Mustache Man, and I
Mustache. Oh
You're
no,
and
leaking. You're
Captain.
leaking.
okay, it's in the video. They can see it. All right, it's out there. I went. I had to go into like text to speech, and I put Mustache Man in there, and I used it to bleep out you saying Mustache Man. And then there was a spot where you said it too fast, and I couldn't bleep it out, so I had to use a completely different censor sound that threw everything off.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, back to Silver. Hey, Silver, how you doing? How you getting on so far? How you enjoying sitting in the guest seat?
Well, to be quite frank, I'm viewing you in a different light, Captain.
No! Don't pay it. That was on the spot. That was on the spot, dude. I was
Captain's a
trying to be
socialist
funny. I was trying to be
confirmed.
entertaining.
Well, it is a bit weird how whenever you try to be funny, you immediately resort to Mustache Man.
Yeah, it's
No one's gonna
it's
know what that
interesting.
means, and I'm so happy they won't
Yes,
know.
they are, dude. Who else could controversial Mustache Man be? There's
Uh,
listen,
you know
if they don't get it, the
if
only
anyone
information I'm
watching,
giving them is he was dyslexic and all he wanted was a glass of juice.
if he if if anyone thinks they know who it is, no, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Hey, you didn't
You
hear
don't
anything.
know.
What you gonna do about it? That Mustache Man could have been anything. Could have been Charlie Chaplin.
Uh-huh.
So Silver.
Yeah.
We've been recording for like 30 minutes. We've gotten halfway through the
Have
podcast.
we?
I think we've asked him about 2 questions.
Hold on. Holy shit, we've been
Oh,
recording
he's
for
checking.
30 minutes.
See
Wow.
that? Yeah, I'm keeping tabs on the watch, so you don't have to check. Anyway, I want to go. Like, I feel like you're more. Oh, actually, you know what? One thing I want to talk about. Forget the other question because that one's not as interesting. You were
Alright.
involved in the production of A Quiet Place.
I was, yes.
I was in that room before it was released one time.
Shut up.
Uh-uh.
I'm talking to
Continue.
Silver. Okay, you were involved in the production of A Quiet Place. You don't know what A Quiet Place is. It's a game in Rec Room. It got like really popular at one point. Silver was the voice
I
actor
believe
for
it
it.
has over 1 million view. 1
Wait, you
million
voice
plays
acted in
right
that?
now.
He
Yeah.
was the only voice in it.
I was
Fuck,
the
I
only
don't know
voice.
if you know this or not, but I remember I kept on getting brought to Quiet Place, like I think a couple times maybe, and to this day I still haven't played it. I remember
Well,
I
that's
tried
probably why. You probably like kept on playing the instances where they haven't implemented
I
me
tried
into
I
it.
tried recording. I was gonna record a video on it, but this was when I was still recording standalone. So as soon as I went into the room, I crashed.
Oh,
I
no.
just couldn't get in the room. So I was like, oh fuck.
Dude, you know what we should do at the end of this?
Hmm.
We should all just go to A Quiet Place. Just like just get the one clip. Just get the one clip of Silver speaking at the very beginning, and we'll just slap it at the end of the episode.
You know what, Cluck?
Please, please.
That's a stupid ass idea. I'm not doing that.
God damn.
Cluck, you make me spend an hour rendering the podcast video just so you can add your intro and that's it. Okay? I'm not also going in and adding Silver's voice lines too.
You know what? Actually, one thing as well. Should we keep the intro? Because the intro is very budget looking. Because I just threw it together in like 10
Eh,
seconds.
screw it.
just
I'm
to
not
show-
doing
just
the
so we
intro
have
this
an
time.
intro.
I don't care what you say. I'm not doing it. Too much work.
No, I think we should like do our own intro and slap it at the start at the end of the
I think we should get Derp to do our intro.
You want Derp? Derp is one of our friends. You probably won't
Derp's
know
really
who
good
Derp
at
is.
art. They made my profile picture.
Uh,
You can look at it right now. Look
Oh
at my
yeah, actually, you know
yeah.
what?
You
That's
can look at
true.
my
I can't
Rec Room
draw.
profile. Yeah, that's why
so
that
That's
I
very
quiet
was
true. I
literally
place
can't
thinking
draw. We
stuff.
should
last
probably
night.
get Derp to draw.
I was thinking because I knew we were gonna do this episode. I was thinking, oh my god, I should. What if I paid Derp to make us an intro for the podcast? But I don't think Derp has any experience with animation. I mean, they can draw good, but
I mean, we don't have to animate it. I
oh,
could
you know
throw
what Derp
something
could do
together.
though? Derp could make us a channel logo and a banner.
Okay. This is something we shouldn't be talking about on the podcast. We just
Yeah,
completely
yeah,
forgot
yeah,
about
yeah.
Silver
You
again.
guys can't see this.
We completely forgot about Silver again.
All right,
We
you
were
were
talking
saying
about A
Quiet
Quiet
Place,
Place, and we completely
the
cut you off from A
production.
Quiet Place. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Silver.
So
The floor is yours. The sand is
well, I
yours.
mean, yeah, I mean, I was involved with it. I started seeing like the very early stages of it. Like literally, Brad just told me like he was like, "Hey, I'm working on a Quiet Place game," and I was like, "Oh, cool. Why?" It's just a Quiet Place. Didn't pop up in Rec Room, so I'm gonna change that. You know, I was like, you know what, fair. So yeah, it started very early. I believe the first room that was made or first level was the forest level with all like the traps and stuff. That was the first level, and then the second one was the warehouse. So I was kind of involved with that, with basically just like providing ideas and details and whatnot. So that's what I was involved with. I'm trying to remember if anything like if I made like any like really substantial things to it. I don't think so. I wasn't as
Were
involved with
you
it as yeah.
were you always the candidate for the voice actor, or was it like a last minute thing?
It was I believe like during like midway, Brad was like, "Hey," he messaged me and he was like, "Hey, Silver, I think we're gonna need a voice for the game. You know, someone to guide our character, someone to be our phone guy."
Oh
And I
my
was
god,
like,
FNAF
"Say no more,
reference.
man. I am in." So yeah, he messaged me and I was like, "Ah, hell yeah, I'm in." So he basically started writing the script for me. I made a few revisions to it, and then he's just like, "Yeah, just record them, you know, whenever you got the chance," and I did. I believe I have some outtakes saved, but yeah, some lines I'm not really proud of. I feel like I could have done better, but some of them I'm pretty like, "Oh man, this was good." So
Was
yeah.
it was it your first time doing voice acting, or have you done it before?
It's my first time. I can't really say that my voice has been in anything really, so being able to hear my own voice in like a game like that was like pretty crazy. It was like, whoa, that's my voice I'm hearing. Like, that's crazy. So I would say that's my first time voice acting. Yeah.
That's mad.
I
That's
remember
insane.
I was in the Quiet Place room one time, and Jinx was like this is very close to the end of the animations, so he was just like in the worst mood I've ever seen him in my life,
Oh
and
no.
he was in the middle of working on he's in the middle of working on like the animation. I think it was like in this like beginning area. I think I don't know. It's it's the area with like the table and the radio. Oh shit. Anyways, it was the area with the table and the radio and like the chair
The safe house.
and okay yeah whatever it's called. And he was working on the animation where like he leaps onto you like on the chair. And I walked right
Mm.
into the trigger volume he was using to test it in the middle of him doing the animation. He
Oh
was so
no.
pissed. He was so pissed.
No, yeah, that's what I had a hand in was the that little event because I was like, oh, Brad, wouldn't it be cool to have a quick time event? But yeah.
Dude, look, you gotta stop swearing, man.
Wait, did I swear?
Yes.
What'd I say?
Well, I can't say it.
Well, like spell it.
With the SH.
Dude, YouTube doesn't really care about that. They
Yeah,
only
but
care. They
Rec
only
Room
care if they.
does.
You can use shit and bitch in the first 30 seconds of your video now. You just can't say fuck in the beginning of the video. Fuck,
Wow.
we're like 40
Well, I
minutes in.
didn't know this podcast was owned by the devil. I'll be showing myself out of here. I'm a man of God.
Where are you gonna be
Boat's over
going?
here, Silver.
Just kidding.
The boat.
I have nowhere to
Boat's
go.
over here. The boat was there. You
I'm kidding. I don't want to go
just
sailing on
went up
the
and
sea
walked
again.
on water. He turned into Jesus.
I turned into yes, exactly.
This is great
Silver,
content for the clip.
Silver
You know
is
what? I don't
Jesus.
care. This is great for clips.
Silver
I am
is
Jesus
Jesus in the
confirmed.
Boat Podcast universe.
Yep.
We have a boat podcast universe now.
We do now.
BPU.
The
Boat
BPU.
Podcast Cinematic Universe.
The BPU.
The BPCU, I think. Yeah.
Dude, I really, you know what? That actually goes into something as well. It's like, if I was ever making content, if I was ever going to start making content, I actually like wrote out like plans for stuff like this. It was to make like a Rec Room cinematic universe, like with like an original story. That was like, if I was ever gonna make content, if I ever have the drive to just do it one day, that's exactly what kind of content I would make. You know what? Actually, you know what? Next episode, I'm gonna find the script that I have and I'll read it out to you guys.
Oh,
Well,
sweet.
Silver won't be here. John will be here, but
You know, yeah, that's a
I
good
just got a
segue.
message
Aw,
from
you just
Julian
spoiled it,
asking
Clark.
how's the podcast.
You just spoiled tomorrow's
Oh, cut it out!
episode.
Cut it out! Cut it out!
You guys didn't hear
no,
that,
it's
or
not
maybe you did.
spoiling. Luke, you don't understand. Our only viewer is sitting right next to us.
Oh,
We
you
have
spoiled me. I
500. We
didn't
have
know
about
John.
500 views over the entirety of the channel. Okay, not all those were
That's
Silver.
actually really true. That is so true. How is that possible?
Yeah, that's a good question. We have like 20 subs now, and I don't get it.
Shall we continue
Like,
with more
alright.
stuff?
Oh yeah, I have 50 subs the other day. I didn't celebrate, but I have 50 subs.
Dude, you should have done a special. You should have like brought me on.
Next stop 1 million. That's my next milestone.
Loogie hit 50 subs. Go subscribe to Loogie.
Yeah, give me to. I'm gonna beat PewDiePie this year. By the end of this year, I'm gonna beat PewDiePie.
We're gonna do a thing, Loogie. You're gonna comment the most random word you can think of on this video, and we'll pin it. That's how we're gonna
On my
shout you out.
personal
That's how
channel?
we're gonna shout out your channel. That's how you're gonna shout out your channel.
You know my channel's
You're gonna
linked,
comment on
right?
this video.
I always
Yeah,
add.
but no,
I add
that's a dumb
me
way
and
of
you
linking your
whenever. No. Whenever I make the videos in the description, I put your channel and my channel.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh well, how about that?
Yeah. How about that, Clark? How about that?
So Silver.
Hold on. I just
Yeah.
want to say because there was something that I was gonna segue to earlier, but then the segue was ruined. We have another episode coming out tomorrow, and even though Cluck spoiled who our guest star is gonna be, I'm not gonna say who it is. We don't speak of his name here.
Yeah, no one even heard me because I was speaking so fast.
You who shall not be
And also,
named.
technically, I didn't give out the username. I just gave out just the name of the person. So they're not there. There could be a million people with that name. You know, they're never gonna know.
Yeah. How many millions of people do we know?
I don't know millions of people.
Exactly. How many people of that name do you think we know? That is a part of.
No. It's how many they think we know. We know how many we know, but they don't know what we know. And we got to make sure that they stay not knowing of what we know.
All right, we got 15 minutes left. No, I'm just gonna keep
got
I'm just
15
gonna keep my headset
God
up.
damn, this is going by fast. All right, let's get back to my.
I'm gonna
point.
keep my
What
headset
was the
just on
most
my forehead.
fun, video to record on the Gecko
The
VR channel?
most fun video to record. Good
I want to know what the funnest one in your opinion was. And actually, you know what? I want the one. I also want the one that was the most excruciating. The one that you wanted to be over in 10 seconds.
Give me a second. I have to look at the list real quick because there was a bit of a period where I just like stopped appearing in it. But I need to look at the list of videos again just to see.
That's all good.
Oh, you
While
know
you're
what?
doing that, oh, never mind.
Yeah?
He's already done.
I was gonna say, damn it. There's so many that were actually really fun to record. Because I liked the Five Nights at Freddy's and Requiem is Terrifying. That one was really fun to record. But I also did enjoy playing the Perfectly Cut Screams. That one was also fun to record. Let me see. What was another one? Oh, the Cards Against Humanity one was pretty fun to do as well.
That video is a controversial one. There was a
I mean, it's
lot
Cards
of...
Against Humanity. How is it not cards? How is it not controversial?
How many donuts?
Yeah, I know. It's just that when I saw
fun.
him upload it, I was like, oh,
Yo,
this
can we go back to that actually? The donuts crashing the rec center. You ended up winning. And
Yeah,
you
won on
surprised.
Quest 1. Dude, I don't think you understand. This was like before I had ever talked to anyone associated with the Gecko VR channel. I was rooting for you, man. As a fellow Quest 1 user, I was rooting for you. When you won,
yeah,
he
was
brought
crazy.
it home, boys. He brought it home.
Dude, when you won, that was like my World Cup.
You see, it's funny. From Brad's perspective with the camera, you saw me like standing still, right? Whenever I won. But in reality, I was actually moving around everywhere. I don't know why on Brad's screen.
Froze on his
I was
game,
frozen.
Right?
Yeah. So in reality, I was actually like moving around, touching everyone's faces, like, "Oh my god, I won! And it was just so funny, probably being like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat you," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna beat you," and he just disappears. I'm like, "Bravo." He's just gone.
That was
Did
amazing.
you expect to win during that? Like at any point in the video, did you expect
Not at all. I expected to be the first one to go.
He was doing Quest 1. How the heck was he? How did you win?
I don't know. It just makes no
Silver
sense.
had hacks on, dude.
Dude, I swear.
Okay, so, finding the best video that I recorded with Brad is gonna be a hard thing to answer because they're all really fun. So it'll probably be better to look for the most like excruciating, painful one.
That's what I was just about to segue to. Give me the one
Yeah.
you didn't like doing.
Let me see. The push-ups. Whenever Harry Manleg says like guys, I think that
Oh
one
my
was,
god,
like, pretty
that one was
excruciating.
legendary.
He said it so many times. That one was pretty excruciating.
Was that one legendary? I won't lie. No hate. No hate to Gecko, by the way. To be fair, I feel like it's more Harry Manleg's fault, 'cause I was cringing every time he said guys in chat.
guys.
But like,
Said it so
I don't know.
much.
I was finding that hard to watch. It was kind of cringy in my opinion.
Dude, one of my favorite Gecko VR videos was the VR fitness test. That one was one of my favorites.
Oh.
Dude, do you want to just segue into just talking about
Dude.
a completely different
Okay,
channel?
but can I
Let's
talk
start
about
Gecko Guy?
I want to talk about what made that video so good. One of the reasons was Volrix was like 13 at the time, and he was whooping everybody's ass during the entire thing. And I think at some point Ricard got yelled at by Randy because he's being too quiet. And then Ricard just starts screaming.
You want to know what my favorite one was?
What?
Silver wasn't in it, but it was...
Is that why it's your favorite?
It was the one where there was like 5 people and they all had the headsets in the same room.
Oh, the Rec Room IRL
with his
one?
roommates.
Yep. That was too funny. That was too funny. I was crying on it. It was top
Jeez.
tier.
Average Gecko VR user, dude. You were... Dude, you cried at the sight of the video, man. You shed tears at how good it was.
Oh, you know what? I do know what I think was my like favorite video they were recorded. The only thing is, it's not on the channel anymore. Because
hold on. Let me take a guess. Is it the Discord video?
No, I hate that one. I don't really hate it, but it's just kind of weird. In my opinion, it's just kind of like, it was like, cool. I didn't really
Don't
like
eat
it that much.
deodorant, guys.
Yeah, don't eat deodorant. My favorite one, it's not on the channel anymore. It was the Echo Arena video we made a while back. That one was my favorite to
Oh,
record. It was
okay, I
so
remember
much
that.
fun. And that's where one of my iconic lines that I still use to this day was, "Why did you disappoint me so much?" or whatever. Because I was trying to, I'm a tryhard, or I was a tryhard before Echo Arena got removed.
Rest in
I was
peace,
a
by the
tryhard
way.
in Echo Arena. So like I was yelling at everyone on my team and like, "Ricard, throw the disc! Why do you disappoint me every time?" It was so
Dude, you were
funny.
you
And
were
my favorite,
so
I think the highlight, yeah,
you were so abusive during that entire video.
I really was. And I think
You're
my,
like the dads at little league games that are just way too into it.
yes, I was.
Round of
I
applause
was.
for abuse.
Yep,
Yeah.
we love child trauma. Woo.
See, my favorite part about that video, like the highlight in my opinion, was I dunked on Brad so hard in that one, because we got on Echo Arena before recording, just to kind of like get used to everything again, and like make sure the party system's all working. And I was like, "Hey Brad, do you know how to juggle the disc?" And he was like, "What?" And it was basically where you put the disc behind you, take it from behind,
Yeah.
kind of like a hula hoop thing, right? And he was like, "Dude, how do you do that? I cannot do that." So one of the shots that I made was where he was guarding the goal, and I was like, "Hey, Brad, remember this?" Whoosh! And I threw it at him while doing the juggling thing. And he's like, "No!" And that was like, it was so much fun. I wish I could have that video again. I keep asking him for it, but he hasn't gotten around to sending it. But that's definitely one of my
Oh,
favorite videos that we recorded.
I don't know if the Discord server was up during that time. You can probably find it in the announcements. That's how I found half of his
Good
unlisted videos.
point.
That's how I found the
Oh, that's a
Discord
good
video and
point.
like the snowboarding one. Is if you go
You
back
know
into
what?
the
I think it
announcements.
would be. Yeah. I think it would be just because I believe Crazy had a thumbnail for that one. So I
Yeah,
actually have to check. Thank you. That's going
we'll
to be very
hop on
helpful.
to a Discord call after this and we'll see if we can find it.
All right.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I was looking through the announcements to find all of his unlisted videos, and you know what I found, Clark? I
What'd you find?
found I found the Gecko VR podcast. He made like
No.
Oh,
No, you
he
did
made
not.
like 2 podcast episodes, and then he
No,
stopped.
you did not. You
They're
did not.
unlisted. You can find them in the
Oh
announcements. You
my
can
God.
find it, and that got
Was
rid of our
this?
title for the only the only record podcast.
Oh my God. No way. Okay,
oh,
was this
that's
where
so
we
true.
had like the headsets? Because I know we did, I think we had like two podcasts, I think. One of them was like in a bunch of different colored chairs, and then one of them was like in a proper podcast setup. Was it
I
that
don't
one?
know because I didn't watch it. I just remember scrolling past it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, because this was I
I have
think
to look at that.
no.
Wow.
What happened was this was before we had the podcast, and I was scrolling through, and I was like, oh, cool, they made a podcast a while ago. And then when we made it, I remembered like 3 episodes in, I was like, oh, we aren't the first. We aren't the first record podcast. They did it first.
Yeah, we actually do have a reason for why we stopped doing that. It got way too chaotic, and like Brad kind of got pissed because we were trying to record an episode, and I think everyone was kind of doing a bad job at staying like on topic or like just talking about interesting stuff in general. And the worst idea was we had viewers in like off to the corner, like behind a wall to watch us or whatever, in case they wanted to like just watch or whatever. Some guy, I forgot who it was, came crawling out dressed as Colonel Sanders, and everyone started like, "Oh my God, it's Colonel Sanders!" Ha 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 ha. And then Brad was like, "Ha ha ha, that's so funny. Turn off the cameras now."
Oh,
So
holy
yeah,
shit!
he basically just like he just like stopped recording, and he's like, "Okay, yeah, this is just getting out of hand. I'm done." So it was just like too frustrating. So that'd probably be like the worst video for him. So we stopped recording and we just like did away with it because it was too chaotic.
So you
Dude,
had
that reminds me of
experience.
something that we did on the podcast. That very
Oh,
much reminds
oh
me.
my God.
I can't remember what episode it was. I don't know what episode it was, But Gusty was here.
Yeah, Gusty was
And
here.
for some reason, you just...
No, because Gusty kept on distracting me, man, spawning in stuff, and I was like, what are you doing? And then you got mad at me for keep on talking about Gusty, and I was like, how am I not supposed to? Gusty threw stuff at me while we were recording. How was I supposed to not acknowledge that?
By being professional, Lukey. We're trying to make entertainment here, and you're paying attention to this dude.
Are you calling us professionals? It's been 4 months since our last episode, Clark.
That's true. But still.
Anyways, back to my point. Silver, you've had experience with Rec Room Podcast then. Silver,
yeah, I guess you could
dude,
say
Silver's
that.
the professional in this situation. He's been
there.
doing this longer than us.
Yeah.
Silver should be our
Well,
manager.
you know what? He's
Dude, you know how on the Joe Rogan Experience and stuff, how his manager's like Jamie and he'll always be there. Silver should be our manager with how like dedicated he is. Could you imagine?
Let's talk about this with the cameras off.
Could you imagine if Silver was our manager?
Yeah, let's
I'm
talk
gonna
about this
whip
when
y'all
the cameras
into-
off. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm gonna whip y'all into work. I'll whip you all in tip-top shape.
Okay, you said that too much like an 1800s farmer. That's very
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
yeah. You know what? Saying it, I realized it and I was like, fuck, I just gotta commit.
Yeah,
Sorry for
redact
cursing,
that
but yeah, I
same
just
thing.
said, no, I gotta commit.
You should apologize to Cluck for cursing. All right, Cluck cares. I don't.
I'm sorry for cursing. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me, old friend.
Oh,
That was amazing. Wow. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no.
don't mind me.
Oh, okay. He's okay.
Oh, my hands are gone though.
Hey, he's still with us? He's still with us?
He probably
Yeah,
lost track
my
for a
hands are gone.
second.
You good? He's not speaking.
I'm pretty sure he lost.
I'm not
He probably
speaking?
lost tracking. I think that's what it
Oh,
is.
you guys are so funny. Shut up. Shut up.
Look, he's not speaking. Oh god, technical difficulties.
Why are you grabbing a gun?
You
But
better
no,
open your
no,
mouth right
stop,
now.
stop. I know you can hear me, because whenever I'm talking, you pause for me, asshole. You're not funny.
Oh, okay.
What?
No, because whenever I started talking, I saw Cluck pause and wait for me to finish speaking, so I knew he could hear me.
Wait, what?
Put the gun down.
We
You were
couldn't
not
hear you.
speaking. You
What?
weren't
No,
speaking.
we couldn't hear you.
What?
We couldn't hear
We
you.
didn't hear you.
I think that was just perfectly timed. We just couldn't hear you.
All right, put the damn gun down. Oh, my tracking's going all over the place. This is. Hold on, I want to make sure I'm still recording. All right, we're still recording. All right, we're good. My hands are
All right.
like I'm reaching to the sky right now.
No, you were
So
not.
what's our
not
time
not
right
on
now?
this stream.
I know. I'm showing you like my hands are not working.
It's been 56 minutes, I believe, if we started at 2.
It's been 57.
Yeah, so this is, you know what, we got time for, I think, one more question, and then maybe a little bonus.
We'll do a 2-hour special.
No.
No, screw the 2 hours.
How
special. We're
about
doing one
no?
tomorrow as well.
Hold on. Let me get out of my seat. I need to readjust.
All right, we're back. Okay, wait. Let's just go back. Remember, like on the second episode, we were gonna say we'd have like a bonus thing where we tell us like cool stories from our childhood, and I
Yep.
told you about the. Remember when we did that? Can we do that for this episode? If you can think of one. After we ask Silver another question, we'll ask him one more question, then we'll go into that.
What, a
Silver, you can have
story
one
from
too
our
if you have a
childhood?
funny story from your childhood.
Awesome, awesome.
Oh,
Okay,
like
so
a
do that one.
guest. Okay, sure.
All right, I love that. So do you want to ask him one more question, or will I?
You know, you go for the last question, man. I've asked too many questions, Clark. You should just
Make
do
it a good one.
All right,
Yeah, he's
Silver.
busy.
Do you prefer, Silver, do you prefer boobs or do you prefer...
Oh. Did you say boobs or tits?
Listen. Listen.
Okay, what he means is tits or ass, Silver. This is a very important question. If you say it wrong, I'm not.
I forgot the reference. I forgot the reference. Okay.
Clark, give me the gun. My hands aren't working. You need to toss it to me. Fuck. Hold on, give me a second.
Super. It's a very important question.
Ask.
Answer the question. Yeah!
Hell yeah.
Yeah!
Why
Whoa!
is my
He
pen
said
not doing
it!
the thumbs up?
Is that actually the final question?
I guess so.
I mean, it could be.
That was Clark's question.
Yeah, no, that's the final question.
Alright.
Alright, guys. On to funny,
Silver.
on to funny stories as a kid.
Yeah, Silver, here,
Yes.
what's your story?
Okay, well, give
you
him
guys
time to
can go
think. We
first
just
if
put
you
him on
want
the spot,
to.
dude.
Oh, I thought we
You
were
guys can go
asking
first if you
Silver
want to.
Silver childhood story. I need to think.
Oh no, we're all sharing it.
Dude,
Everyone's sharing.
we can throw one in too.
Alright, Clark, you start.
Alright. Okay, this is actually quite embarrassing now that I think about it. You know what? Screw it. Okay, so I think I was about 10 years old for this story. And back when I was in, I don't know what you guys would call that. I guess I was in the small school before high school.
Elementary.
Whatever the heck you guys.
Oh,
call it.
wait, before high
Elementary
school?
Before high school.
Elementary.
Elementary
Middle school?
I was in whatever it is.
Okay.
Whatever school you're in when you're 10 years old.
Alright, elementary
I
school.
was, I was 10 years old, and we were doing like this Christmas play. It was like a modern take on the Jesus story. And it was an all boys school. So someone had to be Mary, the mother,
Oh shit. Hold on.
and
Give me a second.
I got given
My
the-
alarm's going off.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No, screw you. I'm continuing with the story.
I was trying to
This
I
is
was just
gonna
turning
be
my
a
I was just turning
special.
off my alarm.
It's gonna be a 2-hour
Okay.
special. I told you. I continue.
It's my
it's not.
alarm to feed my rabbit,
Okay,
not for the
so-
podcast, okay? Not everything's about you, Clark. I have
Yeah,
children.
So,
Clark.
going back to the story, so I got given the part of Mary, Jesus' mother.
Oh.
Gay.
And, so, no, but that's not the punchline. That's not the punchline of this, okay? Because it was a modern take. So I had to wear like modern clothes. So I think I had to wear like a t-shirt, a scarf, and like a skirt.
Dude, you were a
it was a
femboy
black
even
and
when you were a kid.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
That's funny. That's a good one.
It was a black and white polka dot skirt, and I remember that we had to. There was like a scene where I had to be sitting down. I was only 10 years old, so I didn't realize that girls sat a different way than guys do.
Oh no! Don't tell me.
So,
Don't tell me.
No.
Captain!
so the audience,
No, Captain!
the audience got a full view.
Oh no.
No way. No way.
As
That's
I did not
actually
cross
real.
my legs.
Are you being for real? Are you being 100%
Oh
honest?
my god.
I'm being very for real.
Like you swear on
That's so
everything.
funny.
That's a real story.
I have the DVD, like, cause they did in the shows, like they put them into DVDs. Like I think there was 3 shows for like the younger, the older, and like the older. And I have the DVD of it. It's somewhere in my house somewhere.
Dude.
That's so funny.
It's on film.
No, yeah, I
I'm not
was in
gonna
a
show you
musical
it.
before.
I'm not gonna show
I was
you
in a
it, but
musical
it's
the same way,
there.
like I guess you were in a play. I was in a musical. I
Guys,
was like ensemble.
guys, one like, and we'll show it live.
Yeah, one.
No, we
live.
won't. No, we won't.
Yeah, we can't. I don't think we can legally
I-
show that. We will get arrested for showing
Yeah,
that.
I was 10
Yeah.
years old. Let's not do that.
Relating to plays, I was in a musical ensemble, and I had to like carry other women So Animal was a little bit jealous every time I had to carry women. It was funny. I got punched during the musical too.
Ooh, that can be your story. Tell us. Tell us. Tell
Oh
us.
no, it's just a little throwaway. Basically,
All right,
we
well,
like
what's
choreographed, and
what's
he
your
like
story?
swung too hard. No, it's just a short thing. He swung like too close, and I actually got punched on stage.
I know, but
It's supposed to be a
what's
fake one.
what is your story?
Oh, okay. My story. Okay, I'll paint you a story. It's dark. It's rainy. You enter a dark castle. The gates
Okay,
are like.
we're talking about a story from when you were younger.
Shh. Listen. You enter the castle, right? And then you hear cries of the damned, cries that need help, right? So you go to explore, and you go like you see some people who are trapped behind a jail cage, and you're with your friend, your friend till the end, the one you grew up with, your brother from another mother. And I'm like, oh my god, what kind of monster would do this to people? Okay, you stay here and you help them get out. I'll go find the big bad guy. I scale up the castle, right? The stones are falling off from the wall, crumbling and stuff. You go up, and I see him right there. Oh, so you want to face me, huh? Yeah, I do. Engage in a
Oh my
perilous
God!
fight till
Please
the
get to the
death.
point.
It's a fight till the death. A very brutal and violent fight. So much swinging and stuff. And then I take him out. Don't ever mess with people ever again. Choose kindness all the time. That's how it was in my brain. In reality, it was a McDonald's play place. Some random kid was trapping a bunch of little girls inside of a jail cell in the play place. So I told my friend, hey, get them out of there. I'm going to go find this guy. So I found him in there, and it was just in that little tube, and we're just like crawling around, like, the fight was literally just us struggling in the tube, and the way I defeated him, I poked his eye.
Holy shit!
I poked his eye. I was like, a doink. I poked his eye. And he started crying, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, but you can't be trapping little girls like that. I'm sorry. Please don't tell your mom. And he goes, oh, okay, I won't. And so he crawls out of the play place, and I'm looking out from the little window tube thing where you can like say hi to your mom or whatever. And I see him over there telling his mom about what happened. I'm like, oh, I gotta hide. So yeah, that's how I poked the kid's eye for the greater good.
To save the females. Dude,
To save
what
the
the girls
little
do? What the
girls.
girls do?
Nothing. Nothing.
Wow, you didn't even get their
They weren't
number,
even
nothing.
they weren't even trapped. It was just like a huge door, and I imagine what he did was just like, okay, you're gonna stay here and you're trapped. Okay.
Mad.
So you poked this kid's eye out for playing a game.
Pretty
You know
much,
what?
yeah.
That's a story. That's a story.
That's a
If I've ever heard a
story.
story. That's a story. All right.
I got another
Yeah, I
one
don't know how
after
you're
this.
gonna
If you,
top that.
I got another one
All
after
right,
this.
yeah,
But
I
I'll let
really don't know
Luigi
how I'm
go.
gonna. I really don't know how I'm gonna top that. You know why?
Because you
Why?
don't have one, do you?
Yeah, I don't have.
I have another
listen,
one I could do.
Yeah, you go.
Nah,
Yeah,
you
you
know
go
what?
ahead.
No, we don't need to. No, don't do another one.
Here's the thing.
All
I
right.
have so many stories, but they're like 3 seconds long. Like,
That's fair,
You know what?
honestly. Yeah,
Give us
that's
a
fair.
3-second long one. We're over time anyway.
all right,
Just give
I
us a
grabbed
short
an
one.
apple, I threw it at my cousin's head, he cried, he told my mom I got in trouble.
Fair.
And
Fair.
that's both
That's fair.
podcasts, ladies and gentlemen.
I have another story if you would like
But
me to
okay,
go.
but
This
can
one
I
might
say
make you
something?
cringe.
If you've ever
Yeah.
if you've never felt the joy of throwing an apple at someone's head, it's so fun. Dude, it like split
no.
open on impact. It felt so
Oh,
cool.
no.
Dude, I threw a lot of stuff at my cousin. I think I said this in the other episode, but I threw a lot of stuff at him. Threw a tennis racket
You
at him.
caused
Well.
your cousin brain damage. This is what you did. You gave him concussions after concussion.
Yeah, I threw a tennis
That'll
racket
do
at him.
for. That'll do for now, Silver. Any
I
closing
got-
words?
I got one more story, real quick.
All right.
This one.
Okay, if you must. If you must.
Don't listen to this if you're eating right now. I
Oh
was
God,
fishing.
Silver!
I don't
I'm
know
about
if I
to
can
go
listen to
eat
this.
right after this. You know what? Just
So
tell your
I was
story.
fishing. I was fishing with my parents, right? And they're trying to teach me how to fish and stuff, blah blah blah. And after like a pretty long day of fishing, it's like, all right, it's time to go home. So Silver start helping us pack the stuff up, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I was a little kid, by the way. And then we have a stroller with an iPad, and my mom told me, or my dad told me, hey, go get the iPad. But there was a wasp or like a bee near it, and I was definitely afraid of like things that can sting. So I was like, oh no, there's a wasp right there. I don't want to go get it. Just go get it. It's not gonna hurt you. Oh yes, it is. Just go get it. I was like, oh. So I quickly tiptoe, grab the iPad, run away. I feel something tug at me. What? I look down, pull my leg. There's a fishing rod that is stuck to me via hook.
Oh God!
It introduced the most blood-curdling scream I've ever made. I had a fishing hook stuck in my leg in this moment, and it was not pleasant. So my dad, he was like, "What did you do?" And I was like, "The wasp was chasing me." So he was like, "Oh my God!" Like they're getting stressed out. Like, what do we do? Now the thing is, fishing rods are dirty because they've been in like that dirty water. So we had to do something kind of uh, I think desperate is the word. We had to do something kind of desperate. I want you to pick up your arm and I want you to pinch it with your finger, right?
Uh-huh.
Now,
Okay, I did it.
I want you to imagine that skin that you're pinching right now. You just get scissors and just right there. That skin that you're pinching.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Oh no.
So my dad basically pinched my skin and just right there with scissors. It was, and it wasn't like a clean cut. It was like kind of hard to cut. And I was like, ah, like screaming. And then they threw me in the car, put my leg up, and it's like, Nathan, we're going to the fucking hospital, or we're going to the doctors right now. So we went straight to the doctors, and my dad actually did a good thing, because I believe the nurse said that if he hadn't done that, it would have gotten infected. So yeah, that's how I got a fishing hook stuck in my leg, and that's how I got it removed.
How old were you?
Elementary, for sure.
Okay, I heard
So maybe,
iPad
like-
and stroller. That makes me think you were 4 years old.
Oh, no, that wasn't my stroller. I don't think that was my stroller. I think that was, like, my siblings
Okay,
or
so you were
something.
like maybe 8.
Yeah, I would say, like, around that age, yeah.
Dude, I've had
yeah.
I've had a fishing hook like in my arm before, but like it was easy to get out because it didn't go that far in, and I was like a little bit older. I was like 10, but like you like went straight up like Far Cry 4 healing, dude, where they just
Literally, yeah, because we couldn't pull
stuff.
it out. It was, like, stuck in there. We couldn't pull it out. Because it was, like, kind of barbed or something, so we couldn't pull it out.
So,
we needed
and-
to cut the skin.
And it wasn't easy to cut, so your dad was sawing into your leg.
Pretty much. God, it was
That's
the
end of this
worst
episode. I'm
thing
gonna go
ever.
throw
Dude,
up.
I can't. I can't. Oh my god, that was... Dude, when you... I don't think you understand. No, don't do it, Clark. Please.
Captain, no!
Please. Okay,
I'm gonna shoot
Listen.
the camera. I'm gonna shoot you guys. This is
listen.
your fault.
Okay, stop. Silver, I just need to say, when you did the whole, like, you're a very good storyteller, I should say, first of all. Like, 10 out of 10, you made me feel the story. And when you told me to
I wanna
pinch
have
myself
one.
and imagine cutting that area with scissors, I don't think you understand. I'm doing it right now and I can feel it. And it is
Yeah, it
so...
was really gross.
I've never had someone actually be able to visualize something that well for me. That was... I don't even know what to say.
We're done.
Yeah,
It was very bad.
I was
But
thinking
you
of
know
a
what the
story.
surprising thing
I
is?
thought of a story as you were talking, but then I forgot it as soon as you started talking about cutting it out with scissors. I can't remember the story anymore.
No, I'm done with
Oh,
this. We're not doing
no.
no story. This is it. It's over.
No, but the crazy thing is, I don't have a single scar on that leg somehow. There is no scar on that leg at all. I don't know how. I don't know how there's no scar from having a fishing hook stuck on my leg and having the skin cut. There is no scar whatsoever. I've checked. There's nothing there. I don't understand how. It's crazy.
I did just remember my story, but like, do you want to hear the story, or should we stop here?
No,
You know
let's hear
what?
it.
Whatever. Let's keep going.
All right.
Let's keep-
This is a
let's
special
keep
episode.
going.
This story, it's still it's still relatively short, but I'll try to extend it a little bit. So we went on vacation when I was maybe 8 years old to the country I'm from, Bosnia. We went there to go see, we went there to go see like my family and stuff like that. We were there for like a few days, and you know what? There's a part of the story that I'm gonna save for another time because this is like way longer. But I'm gonna tell you about when we were leaving. So when we were about to drive off to the airport and go back, everybody was outside because they're like all saying bye and stuff. My dad was in the car, and he was waiting. And since there was like a gate, so he was gonna drive out onto the street and then have us get in once he drove out onto the street, right? So he put it in drive, and he started creeping towards the street, and he didn't tell me to back away from the car while he was going up there, and I was around the back left of the car, and I had my foot out, and my dad. This is a big car. This is a big old car, like weighs like half a ton to a ton, and he ran over my left foot, and not only does that hurt like hell. Since he wasn't using any gas because he has creep and he was trying to go out onto the road, it was on my foot, and the car's loud. Everybody's talking. He could not hear people telling him to stop going. So the tire was on my foot for a good 5 to 10 seconds.
No.
And I was wearing slides. There was no protection on my feet whatsoever.
No, that's even worse.
So, my dad runs over my foot, and once he finally gets off my foot, people go up to the window and tell him, "Hey, stop driving, you just ran over your son's foot." And and he's like, "Oh, okay." And got out the car, looked at it, and we didn't even go to like the hospital or anything. We just kind of brushed it off. We said, "Hey, let's go."
You walk it off, obviously.
You know what? It's funny because we never went to the doctor. Again, I guess I'm fine. I turned out fine. But yeah, this is the best part of it all. When we were all in the car, my mom was trying to make me feel better, so I'm crying, and she pulls out her phone and tells everybody to take a selfie. So I'm just sitting there crying
What?
while everyone else is smiling, just taking a picture.
But the,
And then we
the
drove off
caption
to
is
the
like, my son
airport.
just got his foot ran over.
Yeah, we drove off to the airport, went back home. I was fine. It was whatever, happy ending.
That's
But
so
moral of the
funny.
story is, don't get too close to a car when someone's backing out of a driveway.
The moral of the
More
story,
embarrassing.
actually,
This
is that
just you guys
selfies
getting
are actually a
injured.
healing method.
What'd you say, Clug?
Oh, my God.
I said, like, this is just you guys getting injured. Like, I don't have stories. I don't have stories about getting
Dude,
injured.
I would
rather
go outside right now and have my feet ran over barefoot than have what happened to you happen to me. Okay, I think you understand. Your story.
Dude, I was fine. I was chilling. It was everyone else that saw it.
Yeah, I know, but that's the point. You just scarred this audience.
I was going about my day just reading my lines, dude. I was good.
You know what? I just realized I never even thought about what happened after the whole Hook thing. I wonder if some other family came over to go fishing. Like, huh? That's a fishing rod with a piece of skin stuck to the hook. You don't see that every day. Oh look, guys,
Yo,
free bait.
Get
I
get the fish bait somehow, you know.
I would like
Yeah,
to
yeah.
add one more thing to the story. One thing that has happened is that recently in my left foot, the foot that got ran over, I've been getting random pains in it, and like a few times, like maybe once every month, I'll have a day where I can't walk on it. I can't put any pressure on it. I have no idea what happens, but I refuse to go to the doctor because that's too expensive. But yeah, that happens randomly, and I'm starting to link it together. I had never thought of this, but I'm thinking about it just now. That might be caused to unhealing of bones there.
Dude, you know what? I kind of want to do these stories like every episode. This is some good stuff we're getting here, you know?
Yeah, and I have a way bigger story that involves us on the same vacation finding two stray dogs, and we saved one of their lives.
Next
Pretty
time.
awesome.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
We'll
We'll
do
do
that
that
tomorrow.
next time with when
With
Redacted
person.
is here. Yeah.
With Mustache Man.
So that's it for this time. We're like incredibly overtimed.
Let me actually
3:20.
see how long we've been recording for.
I think we're over time.
We've
A
been
minute and 20
recording for
minutes, I think. Minute and 20 minutes.
an hour and
Every
20
time Nicky
minutes.
goes and checks the recording. I get exceedingly nervous for him to come back and be like, "Cluck, the
Oh.
recording stopped like 20
Oh,
minutes
Clark,
ago."
my computer's on fire. Sorry, lost the footage. Next time.
Dude, that one time you go and check the recording and it's like, oh god, we've only been recording 8 minutes. The clip is on the clip is on.
Yeah,
the channel if you wanna
and here's
go
the thing:
look
the way
at
you
it.
cut the clip, you can't like even though this is a VR game, you could sense my fear. I had looked at it and I just went, I like froze for like a good 3 seconds. I turned to Clark and I was like, Clark, we've been recording for a lot less than an hour.
I know, dude, that was so
And-
bad because
and-
that episode was so good.
Yeah, it was so good. It was so good. And the thing that frustrates me the most is that it was so ironic that you asked me like how long have we been recording for, and I said that's what I was about to say because I think we've been recording for way too long. And we've
You know-
only got 20 minutes of footage.
We've also been recording for way too long on this episode.
Yeah, we've been recording for an hour and 20 minutes, so anyways, how do you want to send this off?
You know what? You guys get a bonus. Yeah, you know what, Silver, send us off.
Huh?
Stare into
Oh.
the camera and send us off.
Yeah, say your
Right.
final words to the camera. And as soon as you're
All right.
done talking, I'm gonna shut off the recording.
All right. This podcast is sponsored by.
Stop saying sponsorships. I don't want to
Chicken
get
in
sued.
Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to support the Boat Podcast to, get them even more episodes of this thing. And then, make sure to stay tuned for the next episode where we have come on the show.
Cluck, stop caressing our guests.
Yeah, please don't do that.
I didn't.
But yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much for listening, you listeners. Have a good day.
Silver, thank you for coming.
Great job, guys. That was
Are you
pretty-
gonna
that
thank
was
him?
good.
I'm not stopping the recording till
Oh,
we
sorry.
say our
Sorry,
goodbyes.
thank you.
Oh,
Silver.
I thought that was the send off with the whole like have a good
All
day.
right, now Silver.
Wait, yeah, I thought you stopped recording. Did you not?
No,
Stop?
no, I'm still recording.
Wait, I thought you said you were gonna stop after.
Say thank you, goddamn
Oh,
it.
recording.
Say thank you, goddamn it.
Thank you. Oh wait, to Silver.
The Silver.
Thank you. We'll see you guys.
Yeah, bye guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.